Hi guys, how are you all doing? This is your girl Fina. Guys, let's get ready. Yeah, let's get ready. We're going to Kingdom Hall. I just came back from work. Before, our Kingdom Hall is 10 o'clock, but now they've changed it to 1:30. So I've started working on Sunday. So I go to work 10 to 11, and then I'll get ready and go to Kingdom Hall. So I am back. I told you guys that I'm going to buy I don't know if it's what's here. Let's open this. I'm thinking is what I'm thinking is a Sephora, the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. Is what I think. Thank you. Sir?
That's good.
No, it's okay. I'll drink it like that. Thank you. So I think it's a Fenty Beauty lip gloss. Yeah, it's a lip gloss. So I bought it from Sephora, and the same. I'm not going to. I told you guys I'm getting that again. The same thing. I got it again. This is less than £9 each. Less than £9, £8 something each. The original price is £19 each. So yeah, I have to get it back. I have to, and I'm so happy I got this back. The Fenty Glow, and I don't know the name of that one that I got. I bought that for £9 2 years ago. So I was thinking that their sales this year they will reduce to £9, but they didn't. The least they reduced this year was £11. So when I saw these three sets, I was scared, thinking that I wouldn't like this. I was like, okay, let me just see it. But when I found out that this is Fenty Glow, I'm like, okay, let's try it. And I was thinking this one would be like proper red, because I don't like red when it comes to lip glosses. But no, they are not. They are not. These are the three shades. If you haven't seen my video, I've done the unboxing before. So these are the three shades that are here. Fenty Glow, and what's it? Dragon Mommy and Hot Cherry. So this is Hot Cherry. So if you look at the Hot Cherry, when you look at it here, you would think, oh, this would be like red or something. No, beautiful shade. That is it. Very, very beautiful. Everyday shade. The three of them is to die for. So I had to get that again and store it. I told you guys in my other video that I told my friend as well. I said, girl, this is an offer, and I know you like the shades that I like when it comes to gloss. Get it, get it. So they have the cream, which is the Fenty Glow. They have the original one, which is the Dragon Mommy, and then they have the heat one, which is the Hot Cherry. So guys, let's do this face. What are we using today? Let's do something on my face. Let's hurry up, because I don't want to go late. What foundation am I going to use today? Girl, we don't even have time to think of what to use. We just have to. Let me use this because of what I'm wearing. Let me use this foundation. Oh God, I don't want this to stain what I'm wearing. But it's going to stain it, but I don't want it too much. I'm going to use the waterproof setting spray. Let's see if that will hold on. So I'm using the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation in the shade 30 Medium Deep Warm. Let me shake that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do you know what I'm missing? Do you know what I am missing? SPF. There is no SPF on my face. There is no SPF on my face. We need SPF. We need it. So I've opened a new one. You know I did unboxing where I unboxed this. And let me see if I can take this off now. Slow and steady. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Guys, let me tell you guys here, I'm going to make a video and still post it and talk about it on my other social media platform. Because it's good to remind your kids about electric. Honestly, guys, you won't have been seeing this face like this today. You won't have been seeing me like this today. You know, when someone said, God came to my rescue, today he did. Guys, I was here making a video. I posted that video today. Today is Sunday, anyway. I posted the video today. I was making the video and my son called. He was like, Mom, fire. And I went out. My toaster was burning. He put his bread and turned it on and the toaster caught fire. And it was burning. My son called, Mommy, when I went there. So what I did was because I found out that the fire was coming out from the toaster itself. So what I did was to unplug it and then move it from there and poured water on it. And that went off. Guys, after that, I asked my kids, I said, If mommy wasn't here, what would you have done? Guess what my son said? He would have poured water on a burning toaster. Do you know what that means? Electric. My son said he would have poured water on it. Hey, I was like, God, hey, I know you won't understand. Like, maybe you will understand. Like, are you reasoning it? He said he would have poured water on electric. I had to sit them down and explain to them. I said, Baba, please, if something like this happen, first thing you will check from where it's burning, check if the wire is burning, don't do anything, call for help, or you go and I show them where the main socket is, turn that off, it will turn off the whole light in the house. And if you can't do it, come outside, shout for help, but don't do anything. Don't try to turn it off with water. I can't even talk. Like, I was going to work. I was processing that. I was like, God, what about if it's when I'm out of the house? What would have happened? Chai! It would have been now. People would be going, oh, there's this lady that live in the UK and not for me and not for my family members, not for anyone at all, not for anyone at all, not for anyone at all. I reject such, see, I can't even say it. I reject such story for anyone at all. I reject it. Ha! I was like, what? I told him, Baba, no. You have to educate your children. You have to educate them about electric, regardless of how little. Because kids can fall into this. I know of someone, see, I opened this the wrong way. I'm using the Next Face Glue primer. Just imagine if I wasn't there. Hey, God. It would have been a different story altogether. It would have been a different story right now. But God came to my rescue, honestly. Honestly. Just imagine it's when I will go to, oh, please, let me rush to Tesco, I'm coming. And then they'll be making their breakfast, and that happened. Oh, God. Nothing didn't go through my head. Nothing didn't go through my head. And just imagine, that would have been the thing for him to do. He would go, oh, there's fire. When you see fire, what do you think of? Water. Pour water on it. And it's electric. Because they didn't know. Because I was at home. That was why the first thing that came into his head was called mommy, fire. When he said mommy, fire, I said, what? He said fire. I literally just ran out. When I got there, I just saw, like, it wasn't a small fire, like proper fire burning. Oh my God, look at my face. The SPF and the glue. Even myself that went to do that, I wasn't even wearing a footwear. I went there with my barefoot because I wasn't thinking. I forgot to put on a footwear. I just went there with my barefoot. But one good thing he did was when he saw that, he just ran off. He ran off, started calling for me. Ah, God. I thank you for this day, please. Hey. I told them, I said, please, so please, if anything like this happen again, or anything at all. And that was why I said, no, I'm going to say it. And after doing this, I'm going to make a video and still say the same thing on my other social. And just remind people, you know, sometimes these things like this is not like we don't know it. We know, but we just skip our memory. Like if this didn't happen to me, there's no way I will educate them about this. There's no way I'm going to tell them that if something like this happened, or if you see someone electrocuted, don't go and touch that person. Look for something wooden and hit that person off, or just call for help. Don't go and touch that, because if you touch that person, the same thing will happen. And if you see anywhere is burning, don't step on any water. I have to take my time and talk to them about it. Without what happened today, there is no way we would have had that conversation. We wouldn't have had that conversation at all. So yeah, so that's why when things like this happen, I know it's nothing. I just said, I'm going to make a video. It feels like something is on my face. I can feel something is on my face. Yeah. You just have to think of something like this. My mind didn't go there at all. My mind didn't go there at all. And it's stuff like this that means nothing will educate us. And I said, no, even if it's one person that watched the video and share it to someone else, I will know I've done my duty. I just thought of it today. I said, oh, I haven't even thought of something like this. I said, no, I am going to share that. I just said, Baba, if I wasn't here, what would you have done? He said, I will pour water on it. I froze. I was like, Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm using the Made by Mitchell brush, the MDC5 brush. I'm like, what? You would have poured water? Hey, Jesus Christ. There would have been no work today. My life would just change 360. God forbid evil. Not my portion, no. Chiajo. Chima Jujushike. It's not my portion. I call on you every day, Jehovah. I say, please direct my steps. Direct my steps. Why am I putting my foundation there knowing that I'm wearing a turtleneck? My friend said if you want your product, like your foundation, not to transfer to your clothes, if you address it like this, put a hairspray on the top, like just put your hairspray on it and it won't transfer. I haven't tried that before, but I feel like if I put hairspray, it's going to break me out. Since I have a transfer proof setting spray, I'm going to use it. I'm going to go in with my marshmallow sponge, the big one. Do you see how quick that is? So what I do, I just put it back like that and put the lid like that. And yeah, that is my beautiful face. For concealer, which concealer am I going to use? Let me use the, no, I don't need 40. Wait, this concealer is going to be too bright, but I feel like using it. I'm using the Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer, the Glow one. This is in the shade 40. But let me put this 40 down and the other 40. Let's see if it's the same shade. So this is the Glow 40. And this is the satin finish, natural finish. It's not even satin. This is their natural finish 40. So you can see the Glow one is lighter than the natural finish one. Can you see that? I just need to put the same thing on the other side. The Glow one is the same. No, it's not the same. The Glow one is lighter than the natural finish. Just a tad bit lighter. So I'm using the Glow one today. The 40 is fine. It's just the other shade that I don't like. The other shade, I don't like it. So, and I feel like the only way you will get a good coverage when you use this, you have to let it sit. So I'm just going to put it down and let it sit as long as I want it. Please, please educate your children. Educate your children. If you have done that before, just reinforce it. Just remind them. Ask them questions. What will you do if something like this happens? What will you do? I always do that. Sometimes whenever I watch a video of something that happened, I always talk to them. Like when a guy went to help someone out and then he got drowned, I talked to them. I said, this is what happened. If someone is drowning, don't go and dive in to save that person. You can't. You can't save that person. This is what you do. Call for help. If you can't call for help, you have anything long that is there and you feel like you can pull it, then you throw it in there, tell the person to hold it, and then you pull it. But if you don't have that, the main thing to do is call for help. Call for divers to do it. If you are not a diver, don't dive in if someone is drowning. Regardless of who that person is, don't dive in. Don't dive in. That is you putting two lives in danger. Don't dive in. So things like that, I always tell my kids from when they are little. I let them know all of this so they can stay away from dangers like that. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Sculpting Concealer palette I'll use just this shade here today because we're going for natural look. So we're going for that shade. So things like that are things that you need to tell your kids, remind them. Don't even assume they know, not even your kids. When you hear something like that, share with your partner, share with anyone, your family member, anyone close to you. You know, things like this, you remind someone. If I see a video where someone is talking about what I'm talking about now I know. It's kind of like a reminder of something that I know already. I remember when I was growing up, I traveled to Lagos and I was asking my uncle or something, someone that was with then, that what happened. One street, they closed it down and people were saying, oh, rain fell and the pole fell down. And oh God, why am I doing this? Because I'm wearing this. I don't need much on. Oh God. I don't need this thing that I'm doing because of what I'm wearing. And I don't even do it all the time. Why is it today that I'm wearing this? Behave now, my head. And they said the electric fell and people that went for night vigil, they came out, they didn't know. Like literally more than 10 people, the thing took their life. You know, since then, I don't joke with anything that has to do with electric. Like my cousin, I travel to America, and whenever she's driving, like she can't move her car without you putting on your seatbelt. And I'm like, girl, move. I'm going to put it on. She said, no. I was driving, and the person in front of me hit another car, and the person on the passenger side, like literally flew out of the wind, like the wind, is it windscreen or the dash screen of the car? Like flew out, like not just flew out and fell in front of the car, like flew, and he passed away. And she went, since then, I don't move my car till everyone in my car put on their seatbelt, you know. And that just made me like, before I move, I put on my seatbelt. I know that didn't happen to me, but it happened in front of her. So she's kind of like alert. Do you know what I mean? It's just like when I look after myself, watch what I eat. Sometimes I don't blame people that don't do that because they haven't seen reasons to do it. I have seen reasons of my mom being ill, and the doctor said if you don't look after yourself, this will happen to you. And she started looking after herself. I saw the benefit of her starting to look after herself, and that made me, I started taking myself serious. I went, oh, okay, these are the benefits. I started doing it. So sometimes when things haven't happened to you, you won't really think about looking after yourself that much. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So it won't happen to us. It will not happen to us. But I just pray that this will not happen to anyone. Or please, for us to wake up. Please, please, please. Share. If it's this one that you see, share it. If it means you just cutting where I talked about this stuff, just cut it and share that to your family members. Okay? Or you talk to them about it after watching this. Please. We can help to save lives. Just imagine if I wasn't here today, the story would have been a different story altogether, you know? Just imagine when we went to the hospital and the doctor, what made him tell my mom that? I don't know. She said, look, it's not even the cancer that will take your life. You're not healthy. You're on the big side. Watch your weight a little. That will help you. Do a little bit of exercise. And 6 months, she lived for 3, you know. She increased her life. That helped me to bond with her a little bit more. And that is why I don't joke with my own health. I watch things that I eat. Like right now, I said I don't drink. It's not like I just woke up and I said, no, things will happen to you. And then when you check your environment, you just find out, okay, my mom is not here. Most times I need her, but I can't see her to talk to. And I don't want that to be the case of my children. So anything that I can do to help myself. Guys, if I'm working now and I am tired, I will shut down everything and go and sleep. You know, if things like this haven't happened to me, maybe I won't take myself serious. You know, I won't take myself serious. So things will happen to you that will wake you up. But just try and not be that person that wait for things to happen to them. So things like this, when you hear it, take it seriously. Do something about, oh, see, that 40 is not bad. The 40 is not bad. So it's the shade that is not that good. But look, it's really good. But the thing is, you have to wait like I did. You know, last time I didn't wait this long. And I told you guys, I'm going to throw it away. I thought of it last night and I said the 40 shade wasn't that bad. The only thing I struggled with the 40 was just the coverage is not that much. But put in that much and wait for it to sit, you will still get good use out of it. If you wait for it to sit, it looks good. But the thing is, you will use less when it comes to weight. Let me show you guys. Sorry, guys, we're learning, so be patient. Look at the packaging. Okay, I think it's the same thing. Wait, let me see. Oh, okay, this one is 7 ml. Oh, this one is bigger than this one. This one is 5 ml. This one is 5 ml. This one is 7 ml. So you have to use more of this one to get a nice coverage. Less of this one, you will get this coverage, but it won't be as much as this one. Or you have to wait for this one to sit more to get good coverage. But when I tell you guys I like this thing, and when I use it and I change my mind, I will still come out here and tell you guys that, yeah, I said I like it, but now this is the reason why I don't like it, or this is the reason why I like it. So there's nothing wrong in you changing your mind and coming to let people know that, hey, my mind is changed. Let me use the Terry powder. I'm using the Terry powder in the shade 400. Let's get a flawless under eye. Shall we? Shall I use my brush? Well, let me see if I have under eye brush. I'm using the Real Technique brush. What brush is this one? This one is 402. Real Technique 402 brush. Just to pick up a little bit first before I go in with my puff. If I don't want to use the puff because the shade is bright, I can as well just leave my under eye looking this good. That looks good. I'm just trying to pick everything there. We don't waste here. That is flawless, isn't it? Type yes, Fina. It is flawless. Thank you. Okay. Under eye is looking flawless. And for all over face powder, I am going to use, no, before I use the all over face powder, let me put on my blush. I'm using the Hula Toasted, Benefit Hula Toasted brush, bronzer, sorry. I don't really think I need this today, but let's just, I want a proper, my face, but better. What's the time? 12 o'clock. I've got 1 hour to go. 1 more hour, which is fine. I retouched my hair yesterday. Now you see, I spent less on my hair. One expense is down. If it's before, if I don't braid it, I will look for wig to wear. But now I don't wear wig anymore. And I am loving my hair. At some point, maybe I'll wear wig. But for now, let me just enjoy where I find myself now. Because the undergrowth was coming out. Whenever I comb it, it's really hard to pass on the comb. And I just retouched it yesterday. And everything is down looking good. Look at my hair. It's not really that, like, no, I don't want to take it off. I said, I wanted to say, let me show you guys. No, I'm not showing you today. I wanted to take off the bond and show you guys. But do you see how hair looks really smooth, unlike before? Because it's retouched. I think it's up to 2 months that I retouch my hair. I know it's either 2 months or less than 2 months, but whenever this happens, you retouch it. Because once you start having that, once you start struggling from combing, once you start struggling whenever you comb it, the hair starts breaking. Because whenever I don't struggle, my hair, when I comb it, I don't see any breakage on my comb. But when I start struggling to comb it, whenever I comb it, I see breakage. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this. And always treat your hair. If you put relaxer or you don't put relaxer, if you want to have a good hair, treat your hair. Guys, have I shown you guys? Oh, I said I will. There's something that I learned from my mom. My mom, she always do like all this, was it hair treatment, oil and all that. When we're small, she do sell them in the market. So I learned that from her, mixing all oils together, and that do help my hair. So I mix that. That's what I put on my hair. And that hydrating oil, Canto Shea Butter Leave-In hydrating conditioner, I use that on my hair. Mist, I use that on my hair. I use that leave-in conditioner. Like now, because my hair is really thin, I don't use, I only treat it once in 2 months. but I always use like the leave-in conditioner to condition my hair. So yeah, I'm just talking, I'm sure. I hope you guys are learning from all these things I'm saying, because I know whenever I make my video and I rant, whenever I look at the video, I go, at least you're at least you're not just ranting, you're saying something that anyone that wants to make good use of their kokoluwa will listen and understand. So yeah, let me use this shade. Let's use this shade Chestnut. This is Beauty Bay blush. Hope this is a blush or bronzer. Powder is a bronzer. All this while I thought is powder bronzer. All this while, honestly, I thought this is a blush. It's a bronzer, but I like using it as a blush. Look. This is it here. Well, let me show you. It gives the same thing as the Beauty Crop bronzer. Beauty Crop Santorini Sand is this one, and this one is the Chestnut from Beauty Bay. So let's try the Santorini Sand on this side. I'll use them as a blush, not a bronzer. I'm just trying to see. It's giving me the same thing. If I'm being honest, the two, they are giving me the same. Look at them. This is the Beauty Crop. This is the Beauty Bay. Two beauties equals to beauties. Yeah. Let me just blend them together. Yeah. You see, when you dress like this, that you don't want to do too much, just use that on your cheek and you are good to go. That is too much, but don't panic. I've got you covered. That is beautiful, but too much at the same time. Beauty, too much. All over face powder. Okay, I want this to feel like my skin, but okay, let's not do that for now. For all over face powder, let me bring this up. What's the time? For all over face powder, I'm going to use the MAC Mineralize. Ooh, dark deepest. As all over face powder. And just see, that helps to tone down the blush a little bit. That is it. Face looking good. Let me try this. What are you doing there? This is a Maybelline Lasting Drama. Oh, look at that already. Maybelline Lasting Drama. The Authentic Gel Liner. What shade is this one again? I think this is gray something. 20 Gray Arena. Is it gray or great? Wait, let me look properly. I think that's gray. Yeah, 20 Gray Arena. I didn't really see it, but something in me said it's gray. Let's use that in. My table need help. My table need me to clean it up. My table is going, clean me up. Clean me up. Let's just take out the shine, and I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. This is the translucent loose setting powder, the glow one. Translucent loose setting powder. This is the shade. So when you see this in your head, you're like, yes, powder is the under eye powder. No, my darling, it is not under eye powder. It will just ruin your whole face. Let me use it on my nose first. Do you see that? And just a little bit on the bridge of my nose like that. And maybe just a little bit on my forehead. Let's glow. Christmas is not yet over. Woo! I just packed a punch there. Did you see it? I just want my forehead to glow. Jesus Christ, what have I done? That is too much here. I'm trying to spray that out. Oh God, wait, let me see. When someone look at me, they'll be like, why is our forehead shining? If you look at me, I'll look at you back. Just if you see me, mind your business. Move. This is a very beautiful highlighter. When it comes to this side, I need my mirror because it can easily go wrong. I always do this when I do, yeah. A little bit of glow there. Girl, you're going to ruin your face. It's obvious. It is obvious that you're going to ruin this hard work. Please, thank you. You can go now. And bronzer, you can go to. Thank you. Mascara. Let's use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Let's use the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. Mirror here. Oh! Oh, God. Yep. For setting spray, I'm thinking of using the L'Oreal or the next. This is not the container. Let me try and get. Where is it? I can't find it now. So let me use the. I don't know if I'm to use the Next Glue setting spray or the L'Oreal setting spray. The Next Glue setting spray, I put it here because of the mist. It's not that fine. And the L'Oreal 3-second setting spray, because I need something that will set my under chin. Because the L'Oreal one is not as liquid as this one. Let me use the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal one, once you just put it on, you don't even need a fan. Or the next one, you need a fan. So let's use the L'Oreal one. So this is it, the L'Oreal Inflammable 3-second setting spray. There's one here. Don't breathe. Do not breathe. Hold it. Hold it. Ooh. You see why I said I'm going to get more of this? Because you have to spray a whole lot. This is my second time of using it. Every time I use it, I'm going to count it. Let's see how many times this will last me. So this is the second time I've used it. Let's see how long it's going to last. But it's a good setting spray though. You don't need to fan it down. And guys, my lips, I'm not doing too much on my lips today. I just feel like using Fenty Glow and that's it. So I'm using the Fenty Glow lip gloss in the shade Fenty Glow. I don't want to line it. I just want to look. I wake up like this. Add a little bit more. You see that? Let's see if this will get stained. There's nothing on it. I'm scared to do it. I'm scared to do it. Let me wait for it to dry fully. Let me spray that again. Because I'm going to leave this up because the weather is really cold. So I'm going to close my eyes. Yeah. Woo! Hair spray. That's why I said this is hairspray. It smells like hairspray, honestly. Hairspray. No two ways, hairspray. Yes. Let them say Fina said hairspray. Hairspray. I think this earring will match what I'm wearing better. Let me put on, that's it. See, that makes it easier. So when I'm going out and my neck is like that, you look good. Look like you're not doing too much, but hey, we're covered for the day. So that's it, guys. I just want to see if we're staying. It's not here, it's just the one that was there before now. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thanks for doing this again with me. Don't forget to show yourself love, and don't forget to teach your family members about electricity. Please teach them. If there's any that I'm forgetting, talk to them more about it. Teach them. Let them know the danger that goes with electricity and all that. So, guys, that is it. Don't forget to show yourself love, and I will catch you guys again in my next video. Do have a lovely day. Bye.